Welcome to math class where math makes sense. That's the goal. Welcome to math class where math's our friend. Feel the math love. Feel it. Okay. Today we're solving simple equations and using watch those signs. Watch those signs. But balance make it opposite on the other side. This is an awesome little ditty that I made this past school year, and it really helped so many students. Hope it helps you too. When we're solving an equation and we're just trying to do a basic one, so the property of equality tells us that we would subtract 5 from both sides. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, we get that this is 0 now, and I'm left with 2x is negative 2, and so x would be negative 1. We would divide both sides by 2. There's also that little property of equality in there. Pardon me, should have drawn it. Okay, that's all fine and dandy, but this step right here, we're subtracting 5 on both sides. That can get really clunky when the equations get bigger, more complex, more terms. So what I like to do is skip straight to the point where we say, well, 2x is really 3 minus the 5. So we say, watch those signs, for balance, make it opposite. So the positive 5 is now going to be a negative 5. Make it opposite on the other side. It's the outcome of the product of the property of equality, but this is just a little bit quicker. It's still completely mathematically valid, and we're able to kind of manipulate the equation. If we're looking over here, really make sure you understand that that operation sign goes with the term behind, right? So this is a negative 3x. So when I watch those signs, for balance, make it opposite on the other side, the 4 needs to get booted to the other side, or subtract 4 from both sides. So it's gonna be 6 minus the 4, for balance, make it opposite, now so negative 4. And then this is still negative 3x, and that's an important thing. We knew it was negative 3x, it's still negative 3x. That sign didn't change. Okay, so this is 2, is negative 3x, divide both sides by the negative 3, you get negative 2/3 is your x. All right, let's do more complicated things where we've got maybe lots of terms that I'm trying to manipulate. So let's say it's something like I've got an interesting quadratic equation, and over here I've got let's do a remember graphically, this is a quadratic, that's a parabola, this is a parabola. I'm looking for where they intersect. Algebraically, I'm gonna go ahead and solve this numerically. I'm just looking for numbers of x that if I plug it in here and I plug it in here, the two sides are equal, right? We're always looking at graphical, numeric, analytic approaches, thinking about the whole picture. Analytically, I want to kick this all to one side. I want to get a single quadratic so that I can then start solving. So I want to kick everything to the left. This is now going to be 0. So I watch those signs, for balance, make it opposite on the other side. The x squared becomes a negative x squared. This is still plus 4x. Now I've got, oh, this is negative. Remember, the operation sign goes with the term behind. This is a negative 2x. Now it's opposite. It's positive 2x. I've still got my negative 2. This is a negative 1, so now it's positive 1. It's that great. Watch those signs, for balance, make it opposite on the other side. If I was using the property of equality the whole way through and I was going plus 2x and plus 2x and plus 1 and plus 1 and minus x squared and minus 2, I'd have to do 3 different steps. And this way I can think about my signs, do one step. I would argue that anybody who's fluent in mathematics is really doing it this way. This watch the signs and kind of being playful with manipulation that way. is certainly how we build fluency, right? Understanding things in different perspectives. All right, so what happens now? I'm going to get a 2x squared, I'm going to get a 6x, and I'm going to get a -1. For those of us that know how to solve quadratics, I can solve this one by, oh, let's see, I could factor out the 2 and I could complete the square. I could plug it into the quadratic formula. This one, I'll think for a second. No, we can't factor. I could set up my factor bubbles. The 1 and the 1, then I'm going to get me to 6. So I can't factor it, but I can do it with some other methods. Okay. Hopefully this watch those signs for balance, make it opposite on the other side was helpful for you. It's used in like all scenarios with all sorts of different types of terms. And it is based on that property of equality. Okay, so stream the song, enjoy, get that little ditty in your head so that when you feel stuck, watch those signs, the balance, make it opposite on the other side. Stream, follow, like, subscribe, all the things. I Math Love Sue, anywhere you can find me. Thanks for the support, and thanks for helping me spread the math love. Till next time.